Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching.
Yes, true, I could build remote, and I will be building remote, but it comes down to I was underutilizing my resources by a quarter or a half, whichever one is the appropriate thing. So, like, I wasn't using this iron or this iron, and I wasn't properly using this iron. I had too much copper going on because I was using this copper and I don't need it. And I had way too little steel. So I started looking at the actual numbers of what I needed and realized that, yeah, I need to greatly increase my iron and steel processing. So I had to move things around in order to be able to get to the resources. And then in the process of moving things around, I realized how bad my steel processing. And Jay and I went back and forth on potential furnace designs for iron because for steel because I'd like to not put it on on a train, the iron, and bring it down here. But I need to satisfy all of my steel requirements. I need 5 of these. Now this is a full blue belt of steel in every column. So this is 8 wagons of steel being fed by 4 wagons of iron. And if I could get a 5th one in there, I would. Yes, it is still 5 to 1, but it also takes 5 times as long to process it, so it's 1 to 1. One iron furnace can keep up with 1 steel furnace. But I can't do a 12 beacon build. That sucked. I can't do a 12 beacon build and have both furnaces inside it. Yeah, Jay, it's somewhat less than 1 to 1, but it's close. It's close enough for the government work I'm doing. Hi, kitty cat. Target steel per minute, purple. Whatever I need. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. If I look at Kirk and I look at purple for 10,000 science a minute, which is 112 factories beaconed and moduled. I need 64,000 steel a minute, which is 1,060 steel furnaces and 1,050 iron furnaces. So I did all I could to save that steel, and that was very time consuming, and I did not like it. And now my train is full, and the steel that is here needs to move because this is where I'm moving to the next one. Wait, wrong one. All right, so now I need to get rid of this. So you can go sit here. Be right back. Oh, I was muted, sorry. Yeah, so Kirk tells me it's 64,000, but that's just purple. I've still got to deal with the fact that I've got yellow and red, and or not yellow and blue and gray. So Okay, so now, depending on what I decide to do... Looks like I blew up a bot. Oops. Yeah. So Captain True, what I've decided to do is this is roughly what I'm going to build. It's going to be, I need it, the maximum belt. If I feed it with 4 input belts, I can run it to 42 furnaces. See where it says 40 right there? The problem is I need like 4.3, then I have 8 of them, so 320. But then when you multiply it all the way out, I would need 4.3 of those stacks. So by trimming it to 40 here, I end up with needing 4.5 stacks. So I get a nice even number in 40, and I get a little buffer of half of a plant, if you will, because I just kind of call this a plant. It's not really a factory, but I don't know what to do there. And by putting all those into there, what I'm essentially doing is making my life easier, I think, because I'm letting all these factories empty themselves out, right? And if these factories aren't holding 100 steel each, then I don't have to get rid of it later on. I just shoot the chests.
Hi, kitty cat.
Oh, I don't mind, Crunch. I will, I'll put the spreadsheet I'm using, I'll put a copy of the spreadsheet I'm using in my Discord when I can. But, give me 1 sec. Yeah, this will work. Hang on. So this would be a kind of a interruption to the screen, but that's all right. If it shows up. Wow. Twitch is really behind. So anyhow, I'm not going to leave it up there that long. I'm not kidding. That's like a 2-minute delay. Yeah, it's a slight difference. But I didn't realize the size of what I was getting myself into. For some reason, it's decided to stop. Well, this part goes much faster, having let those chests run themselves out. And that's good. I'm going to have to remember to put a radar back down here. Why do bacon stack so poorly? I was out of power anyways. Let's check up on Idiot. Or, oh, there's Johannesburg. Stuck is not stuck. So, for those who don't know, I'm off tomorrow and I'm off next week. I'll be doing this for at least a couple more hours today. Got 8.5 hours of fun so far. I try and do 10 a day. I do have a YouTube channel. So all of these VODs end up there. I'm trying to split them into 1-hour chunks. Darn it. And I'm out of rockets again. But I think I'm done destroying stuff for now. All right. Get my bots. Let's make sure Stock is busy doing stuff and things. Good. That's my standard thing. Come here, like them. No, I don't want like them. I need my scratch train. That's you. I need to put a name on my scratch train. Need large power poles, buddy. There we go. Do I have that radar? Yes, I do. All right, that radar needs to be roughly here. Yeah, I destroyed all that steel, and I didn't save the stations, and I should have done that. All right, so this is going to be a 4-belt load. So it's a 4-belt loader, and then I need 4 unloaders. I can't get a 5th belt in there, but this is there in case I needed a extra fluid. So this is a 4-belt iron unloader, so I could just take all of this. As long as I don't grab that, well, I need to fix that steel. Wish I'd kept it. And I don't have the station with me that has that. But anyways. I also wish I had kept some of those steels. I think I did, though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need 10 of these. Ah, crap. I put it in the wrong place. got to be built up there. Let's manually put you in the wrong lane. This is no longer a 4-way. So let's start that over again. I definitely am hearing an echo. Thank you for the follow, Coco. I don't know where that echo is coming from. If you have any questions, please let me know. Then I need, not you. I need you. Need a 4-lane loader. That's 10. Just need 4 more of those. That's fine. That's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. And I screwed it up. Oh, yeah, it's taller. This doesn't work. It doesn't fit. Now I gotta start over again. Try some lube. And this is why we work in ghosts. This is why I work in ghosts. So something that's marked for upgrade is not marked as a ghost. Interesting. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen with the water's edge, and it's probably a dumb move. And I'm putting it too close to that, so I'm just not going to do that. Gonna have to find another place. Oh, this is gonna end up being a 4-lane. I expect this is eventually gonna upgrade to 4-lane. So I'm gonna build this as a 4-lane intersection now. If this ends up here, which is fine if it is. Turn off bots. Well, it fits. So a large train is going to come out of this intersection and get stopped here. Yeah, that'll guarantee it gets out. Good. All right. Where does that radar need to be again? Just a bummer to have to give up that much real estate. But I guess I'll backfill it with something else here. Who knows? Well, that was less than ideal. I really wish I would have designed this so that it fits better into my grid. Things to consider in the future. And that's why we use long-range radar. So, that's the size of it. Ain't fitting here. Ain't fitting here. The big bitch. Oh, I totally overlooked this ore. Holy moly. Crap. Squirrel! This isn't really a challenge to find, to set this up. It's the stacker. I wish I had a more compact stacker, is what I wish. So this is where this belongs, and that means I need to kick out gears. So Jay, that's one belt of iron, and it spits out one belt of steel. Is that what that is? Yeah, but how many belts? That's what matters to me. And how tall is it? So I'd have to move gears. And if I moved gears, I'd have to find a way to put a stacker in here. Moving gears is not a problem. 24 furnaces tall. It's interesting. Yeah, I like it, except I've built around my iron. I'm going to store it in my other blueprints because I like it. Thank you, Jay. Hello, Evil. Oh, I haven't even started on my goal yet. I'm still diddling around. So ultimately, I'm going to need 5 of these. I'm going to move that iron, or that gear. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get at this iron. I've built all around it. It's going to have to be something like that and hope that it works. That's the outbound. That stone's going to be a bit of a challenge. But yeah, that works. Stone is just makes this less efficient than it should be. Well, Jay, that's what you and I are on the same page there. I can't, I don't know that I can use it though. The thing of it is that it's going to be tall as heck, right? Because to fill a belt of a blue belt with steel in that configuration requires 40 steel smelters. 43, 44, 45. So say 45, right? And then you've got a full belt. So at 45 steel smelters, plus the requisite iron smelters to feed that, you're at 90, right? Now, something to consider, Jay, that I just thought of based on that, because what we know, and I'm not going to use this right now, I'm going to keep going with what I'm doing. But yeah, this is this wide so that I can feed directly in, right? So I've got this feed and unfeed set up. But this is just a thought experiment right now, Jay. But if we threw away the fact that these belts are going to line up, and we're willing to do a little bit of spread out pasta, so give a little gap there, and then do the iron right next to the steel, right? So this is a blowed up stupid thing to do, but it would make this part of the belt kind of pasta-y. It would make the whole thing really wide, but it wouldn't make it super tall. And I don't know exactly how to do it. I'm just thinking out loud. But what if the iron or the steel, I don't care, what if that was our pattern? And actually A is, yeah, A is supposed to be on the inside, so this would be here, and this would be here. Yeah, so that's correct. But anyhow, what you'd end up with is input A here and input A like here, and then output here and here. So this thing would be massively wide, and you'd have, bus issues. Instead of bringing these down straight in, I'd probably bring them from the side. But the way that it looks right now is that this is A. So that would go there. And that would go there, right? So yeah, you'd have some pasta going on here. And it would be twice as wide. But this is just stupidly tall. I can't work this into my plans. And if I'm going to join it to an iron ore outpost, right? If it's going to be tied to iron ore, then I'm okay with it being wider. But the length of it means I'm always going to be colliding with something else. And so something that is twice as wide like that, and I can't promise I'm going to use it, but it's at least something to consider. Anyhow, that's that. This didn't quite work out to the music I was hoping for. Because I don't know any of this music. So I'm going to switch to something else.